So we've been really busy with the condo, with getting it ready for my daughter to move in. And you'll see here that our relaxing time has quickly fizzled away from our hands. We started off with making sure that all the popcorn ceiling was removed so we can get it up, this whole condo updated. And look at how beautiful it turned out. Quite honestly, we started doing it. What we started doing was covering it, but then my daughter ended up hiring somebody to do it for her, so it would look professionally done. And it took them probably a good 2 weeks to complete the whole thing, but it looks really good. Thought they did a very nice job. At this stage, there was one more hand that they needed to do, and one more coating of it, and then they came back and painted the entire ceiling. I'm really glad that she did that, because our arms were hurting so badly from just doing one tiny space, which was the pantry. And here's all the mess that they still have to come back and clear out. They haven't cleaned it out because they still have one more layer to do. And also we were talking about potentially having them do the walls. Just removing the popcorn ceiling makes a big difference in this whole space. For whatever reason, it looks a lot wider or airier than it looked when it had all that texture up there. And now, time for the fun part. Well, not that fun, because this were very tough to remove. But basically, we're gonna remove everything from this condo, which means all the cabinets, the flooring, tile, the full wood that they had installed, because they had different colors, almost in every room, toilets, vanities, everything's gonna be removed. And so we started off with the kitchen here, just removing the cabinets. And here's Sophia finagling with all the different type of screws that they had put in there. They had every size, every shape, and so we had to get very creative and use different type of tools to remove it all. Now the cabinets don't look, on camera they look like they're in decent shape, but in person, no, they do not look like that. They needed a lot of help, and so we just decided might as well just start from scratch. Let's remove everything and let's open this whole space up. And what we plan on doing here is just adding maybe 2 small ceiling to counter cabinets, and then we're gonna add some floating shelves here. Then I moved on to the main bedroom so I could start smoothing out some of these walls. In the meantime, Sophia was working in the extra bathroom and trying to remove the tiles. And whoever laid this tile here, they did a very nice job, because they were very tightly secure. And it took us a little while to remove it. We were trying to use every tool that we could find or that we had brought in to remove to remove it. And finally we ended up going back to the hardware store and actually getting the big tool to just push it off, and that made a big difference. And here's what it looks like at the end. Here's the tool that we ended up getting. And as you can see, we went all the way down to the wood part of it. Now there's still a little bit left under the toilet, but that's gonna be removed once we remove that toilet. Next up, I moved into, while my daughter was doing that, I started to help with the main closet to remove some of this wiring shelves. I really don't know why builders like to put this type of shelving, but this one right here, they had put the round sides on it because it was bent, because they had to squeeze it in here. Took me a little bit, but nevertheless, it came out. Again, for the walls here, as you can see, they have a little bit of texture. We don't want that texture, so we're gonna end up also smoothing this walls out before we install the new closet system. And then Sophia took a little break from the floor and came over and helped with the other side of the closet. Some of the things that we noticed here is all the different holes that were left behind. It's not from the current closet system that they had in place. It looks like they replaced it but left them like they never filled them up when they did the new closet system, or who knows, but there were a bunch of holes in this wall that we will be smoothing all this out. Next up, Sophia went back to the main bedroom to do a little bit more on the walls. Now this machine here came in very, very handy. Sophia got it on Amazon. And it was a lifesaver because it helped a lot. Instead of us sanding down, it sands it all by itself. It's a little heavy, I'm not gonna lie. My arms did hurt the very next day, but it was a good workout.
He just took the whole thing off.
As you can see, we have a lot of work to do here. We can't wait for that moment that everything's done, the floor, the walls, and all the different accessories that we've going to install in here, so that we can start to do what we enjoy doing the most, which is decorate. But coming soon, we will be doing that because we have made a lot of progress. But we'll end the video here. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching our video and seeing our progress. And again, hope to see you here in the next one.